It is just about time for some American football as the NFL is here in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers.
Your 2025 LA
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go, here in Sao Paulo. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins. And that's not easy to do in this AFC.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here he is on 3rd and long. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
14 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down throw, Mahomes finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's completed right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The big play nets them 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Herbert on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 16. This one's caught. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath. and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do!
Recovered by the Chargers.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 1st down here. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
2nd and 3. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, ball at the 36. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And taken down right along the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Mahomes. There's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that
play. A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now toss it to Hampton. Down the sideline to the 45. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
1st and 10, Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
18-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert back to throw. That one is is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone.
And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Xavier Worthy. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Again, Mahomes to throw. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Finds his man, Gray. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down and goal to go.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Play action, Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. You can't blame him for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
Butker to try the point after. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Ball at the 33 for first down. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the 38. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Another throw for Mahomes. That's Kai. It's Kelsey again. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd down. It's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
A first down carry for Pacheco. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A counter give here to Pacheco. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
4. Back to throw, Mahomes. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 28, Chargers 17.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. On return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. This is caught downfield by Allen. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one, and it brings up an LA first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Herbert now off the play fake. And they get to him again. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, third and goal. Herbert from the gun. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no. Coaches say stay out there. We're going for 2.
Two-point conversion.
They're going to run it right. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically, out routes, or in routes, just like that.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. It's him on the in route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They just get the play off. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play. He's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down from the red zone. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12.
Makes the score. Chiefs 35. Chargers 23.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Allen, the motion man left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Herbert on 1st down. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They send the tight end in motion left. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Coughlin brings it in. It looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down, give to Hampton. And he won't get past to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Trying with Hampton. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Chiefs offense out to take over. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Mahomes. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's tackled for a short gain.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Chargers and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And second down only works out for a yard.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
That one's nabbed by Allen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. It's Herbert once more. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Herbert to throw once more. He finds Johnston. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Takes out a one-stop. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, Herbert. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It is the 2-minute warning from Sao Paulo. Chargers down by 12. Here's Harris. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers trim the deficit down to 5.
Chargers 30.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. And it sets up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running right is Pacheco. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Setting up to pass. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.